It is time to talk about IMO number 5. And if you have not yet watched my journey leading up to about 7 months into the industry, actually being at my 5th IMO, then please up here, click this link, go watch the first one sequentially to here so you can hear my journey. My goal is for you to learn essentially what to look for, maybe what not to do, to get some insight in how this industry actually operates and hurdles that you might have coming to you. But first, if we have not yet met, hello and welcome. My name is Ashley. I'm a final expense telesales agent. I do work from home. I'm a mom and a wife, and I found my way to crush it in the space, earning anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 a month on my own pen. And now I'm here to help other life insurance agents do the same. So IMO number 5. This is where I actually had the longest stint. I was here for a year, which is actually amazing. This IMO I was very, very happy with. I planted my feet here and I learned a lot, and this is where I learned to master, and I got a system in place. I had my processes in place. This IMO had everything that I needed, and it allowed me to thrive. This is where I learned the meat and the potatoes of being a broker, and where I've gotten all of my knowledge that I can share with you, the other life insurance agents. If you are a struggling life insurance agent, or you are brand new to the space and you want to get off on the right foot and gain as much forward momentum as possible, then you need to get a seat at my table. Okay, I have packaged everything together. There are 3 things as a life insurance agent that you need to master in the space. That is your leads, your systems, and your presentation. And I am giving away my complete course, the outline, the blueprint, the assembly line of your business model. I'm giving it away. I'm also allowing agents a seat at my table to where you can get into my trainings and into my Slack channels without ever having to transfer your contracts or leave your IMO. I am here as a support and a resource. I've put everything together in a course specifically for telesales, final expense life insurance agents, so you can find time freedom, you can change your bank account, and you can actually earn money in the space. So if this is something that you want to be a part of, in the description below, click the link and I will see you in Slack. The LOA is where I learned how to sell on the phones, but being at this brokerage tied into that course that I paid for is where I learned to be a business owner. Now, at this IMO, my feedback that I want you to take away from my experience is this is what it should look like. Wherever you are at, with whatever team IMO that you're with, this is the picture of what a good agency looks like, okay? The agency I was a part of had a tried and true CRM that I was able to plug into. The CRM had the bot, it had the booking appointments. This CRM had been ran for a long time. There were no bugs with it. It was literally plug and play. You should have a good resource for the systems in play, right? This IMO also had a dedicated trainer, a dedicated mentor, and this gentleman was Johnny on the spot. Whenever I would have hiccups on calls, or I was struggling, or even that mental voice would come in and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, oh, Ashley, you don't even know what you're doing. You're failing. Sometimes even myself, y'all, I will do the activity and I won't get a sale for 2 days in a row. And it like really messes with your psyche. So it was very, very beneficial to have a dedicated like mentor in the agency there to lift me back up, to tell me things like, Ashley, you know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to say, and you know exactly how to help Mildred. And just hearing words like that coming from someone who also has crushed it in the space, who knows that I have a skill set, to remind me that I have a skill set, the weight of, like, it is worth the weight of gold, I think is how the saying goes. Because in this space, it's not only hard enough to learn a skill set, but it's also mentally taxing because it's sales, right? And we can be our own worst critic and we can have bad days, and it's hard to overcome that if you don't have someone there to lift you back up and to realign you on the path, okay? Also, community. Community was huge. I had other agents doing the same thing, cheering each other on, talking about bad calls, asking questions about underwriting, asking questions on how to do apps. I was involved in a community. And whenever I needed to sharpen my sword, or not even, whenever I needed to sharpen my sword, I would share my metrics, my tracker for the whole month. I would give it to my mentor and I would say, here's the whole month at a glance. And there was always feedback. There was always a way to grow more. There was always a way to do better. And here's the thing also, When you know you're at a good agency and a good IMO, there's no small talk, there's no chatty Cathy. It's not like, oh, we're friends, we're family, let's just get along and kumbaya. No, that stuff doesn't work. This is a business. And you need to be in a place where people treat it like a business and people are encouraging you to do better in your business. Okay, there are key things that you need. This IMO was great. Again, I was here for a year, and the only reason I left was because I was going to build a team. So that story is for the next video. I was going to graduate up, build a team, which I did build a team, and I've got a lot to share there. So if you want to hear about my journey on my 6th IMO, I'm starting to lose count, please drop a comment below, say team, T-E-A-M, if you want to hear about the next phase of my journey. I hope you found insight from here. I hope it was helpful for you to understand what you ought to have in your culture, in your community, to know if you're a part of a good agency. If you have not yet got a seat at my table, please join my free Facebook group. The link is below. Also, download my script. It is free. Smash that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.